Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall up there somewhere is about 9:45 on Wednesday night. Back with a couple for tomorrow. I'm in the Lake Hotel having the same problem. I can get the phone, I think, if I wanted, but I didn't bother, onto the Wi-Fi, but it doesn't allow the laptop or something. So it must be some sort of a security or something on the laptop or something, because this is the only hotel apart from the Power Skirt Hotel that has happened. Um, I don't know, I'm not tech savvy enough to find out. Although a few tried to master it before, but they weren't capable either. Um, we had another late start today, supposed to leave at 10 o'clock. I was breakfast at 8:15, ready to rock 5 to 10. 10:15 came. Will you wait? Will you be able to bring the two young people into town and we'll go at 11:30? I said, whatever, yeah, that's fine, because we're on about going to Dingle for the day. But Dingle is over an hour's drive. It's not a great road, you can't speed. Then there was a change of plan a few minutes later. We're all going at 11:15. It was still 11:30 before we left. So when we got to Dingle, the first thing we wanted to do was eat. Well, we dropped the Connors Pass first, took a few photographs, and we stopped a couple of times on the way to take pics. But eat then, and I said, sure, can we a small snack and have the dinner later? No, they wanted to eat a couple of them because they hadn't the breakfast. We done Schley Drive then, and we went to Gallus Oratory. We got there at about 5:15. Like, you should be leaving Dingle at before 5 to get back to Killarney. It was just 7 o'clock and I'm pulling in. And I was hungry, so I went for a quick bit to eat. But we're heading tomorrow to up to see the Herd and Chokers. We're staying tomorrow night in the Harbour Hotel. I haven't been there this year at all. I stayed a couple of times there last year. And on the only thing that's scheduled tomorrow is the Cliffs of Moher. But as I said to them tonight, the ferry only goes every hour and the half hour going northwards. So you either get the 10:30 or the 11:30. But again, you have to be gone at 9:15 at the latest to get the 10:30. Or I said, there's no point going at 9:25 because it'll be the 11:30 one we'll get. But I know did it sink into them at all or something. We'll see. It doesn't really bother me, but I told them there's no point getting to Galway around 5 or 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. You want to be there at 4 and able to walk around, because the next day we're heading for Sligo, and I think we're pulling in Knock. There want to be a few prayers said. I'll be praying them, or saying a few prayers. But anyway, the nice crowd in Dingle today. There was 8 or 9 coaches, so there's a good few people still about. We had 2 horses running today, both well backed, both seemingly were very well fancied. First Dare didn't jump well at all. If you remember rightly, the last day it ran, when it jumped the last, it sort of was lucky it didn't hit the top bar and come down in a heap. It's just not good enough of a jumper. It didn't jump fluent enough, I thought, on the far side. But any of the money horses as well. Ted Walsh's horse there, that didn't run well at all either, so it's hard to know. And then Solar Acclaim, 7-2 last night, into 13-8 favourite, and unplaced as well. Don't know what was it the ground that was sticky or what, I have no idea, but I expected that to be fighting out the finish, even if it didn't win, but no. So that's horses for you. You think you handicap the race and you pick out the one you think is the most likely to win, and they don't. So what can we do? So tomorrow we have a bus horse running at 4:45. A bus horse to newcomers is a horse that we tipped up and won with the last day. The 4:45 at the Curragh, Rosato, tomato. It's up only £2 for winning the last day, but technically it would be up 9, because Niall McCullough takes the ride instead of Dara O'Sullivan. He's a £7 claimer. But the extra furlong should be of a benefit to him. And it's a 8-1 favourite. There's 30 in the race. Now, the draw is crucial because it's an 18, so it could go the wrong side. It could be, the Curragh is so wide. You could win your race on your side from 15 up, and 1 to 15 could be 3 lengths ahead on the other side. So I'm not, I don't know what, the draw has been low in that particular race the last number of years. I think 12 might have been the highest, so it'll need a bit of luck, but we got to stay loyal to it anyway. They're paying 6 places. There's another horse running the Curragh tomorrow, horse the way back, first time out when it ran in Ireland this year, was Scholarship, and this was the trip, but to soft ground, and I'd be sweeter on this if the ground was softer, even if it was heavy. But I think it has the right chance tomorrow back in trip. It didn't. The road had like a non-stayer the last day, or a horse trying to get the trip at a mile 4, and if they hustle it up tomorrow at a mile 2, drop a rain at do no harm. That's in the 3:35. We have a bus horse running in Chelmsford, but it's a 10 to 11 shot. Simiyann won for us last week. It's in the 7:15 at Chelmsford. Anyone that's, I might look and see, could I see another shorty and put it in a double. If I could see something around, if you could get 10 to 11 on that and a 6 to 4 or 7 to 4, to bring around to a 4-1 double. I'll have a look and see, can I get something even in the morning. And there's one I fancy on the Goo, the 6:30 at Southwell or Southwell. Potato, or just Spud. Spirit Applause. It's a 4-1 shot. It won off 67 in Beverley there not too long ago. It was gambled on 13 to 2 into 5 to 2 that day. It was very unlucky in running the last day, I thought. It was tanking all over them, and it got bothered and blocked and hampered and everything about a furlong out. Ran on. I think it could be hard enough bet tomorrow. So Strong Johnson is in the same race, but Strong Johnson is an 8-year-old. We won on Strong Johnson a couple of times before. I just think that Spirit of Applause, a 4-year-old, might have more ability at this stage, and it was rated in the 80s way back. That's the worst of not being able to show you what I'm trying to remember in my head. So hopefully I'll be back in full swing tomorrow night. The Herd and Chokers will bail me out, I hope. So bash the bookies, over and out.